Hello and welcome to Leaders of Tomorrow, India's only daily television platform for small businesses. We bring you the right information to empower you, the small business entrepreneur. Tonight on the show, we're bringing you the second part of a multi-part series of the highlights from the Leaders of Tomorrow Conclave Awards 2018. And tonight, we're bringing you a unique format that we've called the Leaders of Tomorrow Hall of Fame, where three entrepreneurs who featured previously here on the show took the stage and used the platform to inspire and mentor their fellow entrepreneurs, as well as highlights of our awards ceremony. Do take a look.
Our first guest on the Hall of Fame today says, and I quote, "Great people working together can achieve great things." The idea of his entrepreneurial journey came from his memories of time spent with a book on the couch at home. Please welcome on stage the co-founder and COO of Pepperfry, Ambareesh Murty.
So what I thought I'd do today is walk you through some of the things that I was thinking through as we were building Pepperfry, and share some of my experiences during that journey. So I guess the starting point for me on the entrepreneurial journey, and something for anybody who's aspiring to build a great business going forward, is the fact that you need to, I guess, have a great partner working with you. And I think in that case, at Pepperfry, I got lucky. Ashish Shah, who's my co-founder, is everything I'm not. And together I think we make a great team. The thing we then decided was, what is it that we want to, or is it that we wish to start? And we put down that we wanted to work with, in the process of building this business, the smartest, hungriest, most passionate people that we had ever met. And that actually was a very, very good way of defining the folks who we then wanted to build the company with. And I've said this earlier, great people working together can do great things. It's important to have people around the room who are actually smarter than you are. So, and that really helps, because then you get to see a problem from multiple angles. So, yeah, I mean, so we started small, but our ambitions were always very high. We figured that, look, it's okay being a small business to begin with, but what do you hope to aspire? And we were clear, we wanted to be the place that Indians shop for their homes. And that was a mission statement, so to speak, even at the get-go. The other thing that I think from my journey which stands out for me is all businesses go through ups and downs. It is those businesses and those teams which are able to come out of a trough that truly stick together and build something huge. Figuring out that times are not only going to be always great, there are going to be times which are going to be super tough, and how you react to a tough time is, again, a defining moment. And finally, knowing that life as in business is most important, or the most important thing in business is about how you execute. And great execution comes from a detail orientation. I think these are the things that I took out, or I've been taking out from my entrepreneurial journey. And hopefully, these are things which will see us in great stead even as Pepperfry expands and becomes larger.
All right, let's move on. Our next guest says he founded his company to make technology affordable and accessible to all. He's proud to say that the learning curve never dies, and he doesn't intend to give up learning, and believes that there is no substitute to hard work. His company is the pioneer in the refurbished smartphone segment, servicing over 50,000 mobiles per month. Yaantra, in fact, was one of our winners last year on the Leaders of Tomorrow Conclave Awards 2017. So may I call on stage the co-founder and CEO of Yaantra, Jayant Jha.
So Yaantra today offers doorstep smartphone repair services across 7 cities in the country, and sells refurbished smartphones across tier 2, tier 3 towns in the country. So just to give you a detail on why we kind of worked out and started a company that would help consumers repair or refurbish their smartphones. So in 2013, I was trying to get one of my phones fixed, and when I walked into a OEM center, I could not get the help that I was looking for. Real business opportunity by which we can solve consumers' problem more effectively. So we came out with this concept of picking up smartphones from customers' place, fixing it, and delivering it back with warranty. So we examined the initial inconvenience that I had. So I kind of listed down the problems that I went through. So one was, of course, the convenience. Second was reliability. Third was the turnaround time. So when we crafted the solution, we ensured that these factors are being taken care of. So of course, three of us, I along with two of my co-founders, we planned to bootstrap the organization instead of going out and looking for capital. So we gathered our initial round of investment, that we initially gathered it from our own friends and families, and we started the company. So initial years, it was all about looking at what you are doing, whether you're going in the right trajectory or not, whether you are able to fulfill the customer's demand, what they're looking for or not. We're pretty lucky. We made the company self-sustainable within 6 months. So, so far we have been running the organization pretty profitably. It's the third years of continuous profits that we have. Eventually, we created an e-commerce platform when we partnered up with 35,000 retailers across 600 towns and cities in the country, through which we were able to reach out to the consumers who actually need affordable smartphones.
Now, our final guest for this session is someone who was the designated chai maker of his family. His company's motto is on serving Meri Wali Chai. Please welcome on stage the founder and CEO of Chaayos, Nitin Saluja.
As a child, I spent more time in my mom's kitchen and at my father's business than actually I think I invested in playing. So yeah, that's something that I was not too sure how it is going to help me, but it eventually helped me set up Chaayos. India has not seen a lot of homegrown F&B brands, at least in retail space, that have made it large. The biggest of the companies still are imported brands that have found their spot in India. So we wanted to learn from all the great things that those brands have done, yet at the same time make something that was very desi at heart. The intent of sharing this with this audience is that you don't really need to go out and look for out-of-the-box ideas. You just have to look around what the consumption patterns are, and you just have to fix things basis how the customer would like it. So brand has played a big role in what Chaayos is today. Operations has played a big role in what Chaayos is today. We could actually invest a lot of money into technology in order to get perpetual savings from our entire operational stack, if you may. It is about spotting a great opportunity, understanding the customer's behavior, and building a great brand around it.
Time for a break. On the other side, we'll continue bringing you the highlights from the Leaders of Tomorrow Conclave and Awards. Just stay tuned. Welcome back. You're with us here on Leaders of Tomorrow. And tonight on the show, we're bringing you highlights of the biggest platform for small businesses, the Leaders of Tomorrow Awards and Conclave 2018. The Leaders of Tomorrow Awards and Conclave is a meticulous process that's been followed and put in place.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get those awards rolling. To give away the awards, I'd like to invite back on stage Mr. Madhusudan Kela. So if you could have you back on stage to hand out these awards. I'd also like to call upon the CEO and MD of Times Network, M.K. Anand, the Managing Editor of ET Now, Nikunj Dalmia, and the CEO of Brand Capital, Sam Subramaniam, to come up on stage to present all the awards this evening.
The first sector is one where we have, and the Indian economy and Indian companies have their strength across the board, whether it's raw material or the finished products, high quality finished products, may I add. India is the world's second largest exporter of textiles and clothing. Let's take a look at the nominees for the textile, apparel, and accessories category.
The nominees for the category Textile, Apparel and Accessories are Basant Overseas, Malhar Fashions, Srivari Exports, and the winner is Basant Overseas.
A warm round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, as the CEO of Basant Overseas, Gaurav Gujral, comes up on stage. Congratulations, Gaurav. Do keep the applause going, ladies and gentlemen. We have some exciting categories and winners across all of our categories, and congratulations to Gaurav.
Let's move on to our next category. Now, this is a sector which in India is the second largest employer after agriculture and is slated to grow at 30% over the next decade. Let's take a look at the nominees in the real estate category.
The nominees for the category Real Estate and Construction are Consulting Engineers Group, ISC Projects, Rawat Sons Engineers, and we have a tie in this category. The winners are Consulting Engineers Group and ISC Projects.
So for a sector that looks to be in doldrums, we've got two great companies here. I'd first like to call up on stage the Managing Director of Consulting Engineers Group, Vishwas Jain, to take the trophy. Mr. Jain, can we have you up on stage first? Now let's call up on stage the Director Business Development of ISC Projects, Jamit Singh Chabra, to come up on stage to receive their award.
This next category that we're talking about is anticipated to reach nearly $400 billion. That's by the year 2022 in India alone. We're talking about the electricals and electronics category. Let's take a look at the nominees.
The nominees for the category Electricals and Electronics are Aerolex Cables, Sealwell Corporation, Star Energy Systems, and the winner is Sealwell Corporation.
Could I please call up on stage MD of Sealwell Corporation, Bandaru Subbarao. So if you can come up on stage to receive this award. Many congratulations to you and the team. All right, to present this next category, it's my pleasure to call up on stage the Chairman and MD of Nestle India, Mr. Suresh Narayanan. Request you to join us on stage to give away this next award. The Indian food and grocery market is the world's sixth largest, with retail contributing nearly 70% of the sales. Let's take a look at the nominees as far as the agriculture and food processing industry are concerned.
The nominees for the category Agriculture and Food Processing are BioCare India, Pagaria Food Products, Zuari Food and Farms, and the winner is Pagaria Food Products.
Can I call up on stage MD of Pagaria Food Products, Naresh Pagaria? Sir, if you can come up on stage to receive this next award. Congratulations to you, ladies and gentlemen. A warm round of applause to this company, which is one in the agriculture and food processing space.
I'd now like to invite up on stage the Managing Director, India and Sri Lanka for 3M, Debarati Sen, join the presenters for the next award. Ma'am, if we could have you on stage. Well, industrial manufacturing has emerged as one of the high-growth sectors in India. India is expected to become the 5th largest manufacturing country in the world by the end of the year 2020. Let's take a look at the nominees for industrial manufacturing.
The nominees for the category Industrial Manufacturing are Anjaney Tubes India, Bharat Balancing Weights, Robo Silicon, and the winner is Robo Silicon.
Could I request the CEO of Robo Silicon, Sunmesh Khandelwal, to come up on stage to accept the award? And his colleague. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Robo Silicon.
Debarati, if I can request you to continue to stay on stage for this next award, which is a very special award. The current government startup environment has proved to be a blessing, particularly for female entrepreneurs. While there's still a lot of ground to be covered when it comes to financing, still many strides have been made by female entrepreneurs in the country. Let's quickly take a look at the nominees in the category Young Woman Entrepreneur.
The nominees for the category Young Woman Entrepreneur are Alchemist Asset Reconstruction Company, Lakseva India, Safe Educate Learning, and the winner is Lakseva India.
Can I call up on stage founder and CEO of Lakseva India, Priyanka Gill? Many congratulations to Priyanka. Do keep that applause going, and congratulations to the team.
Thank you, Debarati, for doing the honors. I request the others to please stay on. I'd also like to invite the co-founder, Indian Angel Network, Mr. Saurabh Srivastava, to come up on stage, sir, to hand out the next 2 awards. Mr. Srivastava, sir? Yeah, if we could have you on stage, sir, for the next 2 awards. The FinTech Adoption Index in India is 59% higher than the global average, according to some reports. So let's take a look at the nominees for the FinTech category.
The nominees for the category FinTech are DAR Credit and Capital, Ideal Insurance Brokers, Paymate India, and the winner is Paymate India.
Could I request the CFO of Paymate India, Mr. Ravi Vishwanathan, to please come up on stage to receive the award?
Congratulations once again to you, Ravi. Mr. Srivastava, we need your time for just one more category. We're talking about the IT, ITES and startup category worth nearly $150 billion and growing as we speak. Let's take a look at the nominees in the IT, ITES and startup category.
The nominees for the category IT, ITES and startups: Glenstar International, Enrich AI, Royal Mysore Walks, and the winner is Glenstar International.
Congratulations, and can I call up on stage CEO and founder of Glenstar International, Puneet Gupta, to come up on stage to receive this award. And do keep the applause going. We have one last category before we head to our big award of the night. Congratulations. Can I please call up on stage the President, India and South Asia for Uber, Pradeep Parameswaran, to kindly come up on stage to give away this next award. This next category, no guesses, is responsible for literally moving the economy and is responsible for giving employment to nearly 22 million people in the country. Let's take a look at the nominations as far as the transport and logistics category are concerned.
The nominees for the category Transport and Logistics are Big Boy Toys, NWCC Super Highway Labs. And the winner is Super Highway Labs.
Congratulations, and can I call upon Stage Vice President Superhighway Labs Vishwas Singh and his team to please join us on stage to receive this last award. A warm round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, as Superhighway Labs joins us on stage to receive the award in the Transport and Logistics category. That's our show tonight. If you have any feedback for us, here's how you get in touch. leadersoftomorrowtimesgroup.com is our email ID. On social media, reach out to me at Sunanda_J, which is my personal Twitter handle, or LOT_ET now, which is our official Twitter handle. You can also reach us on our Facebook page, Leaders of Tomorrow on ET Now. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.